I lost 180 pounds on a meat-focused way of eating, and here's what I ate today. Look at these faces. Something's wrong with my camera. I don't know if you all see the fuzzy or if I see the fuzzy, so we're just going to try it. I'm going to just do this and see. And maybe it's fuzzy, maybe it's not. I'll have to watch it later. But we are making my stuff to take to work today. So, listen. I'm not joking when I say I had the biggest movement of my life this morning. I know some of y'all eat when you're talking to me, but I don't care. Y'all know me. I'm just going to keep it real. So this is a package of meat I already had weighed out from a while ago. Man, I hope this clears up. Hang on. You know what I did? I wiped my cameras off. That's kind of funny. Okay, so that was my issue. It's kind of weird. Look, these guys are like, we know you got something good. We know you got something good. I'm not tracking today, y'all. I'm still in survival mode because I'm taking broth. But just where we're on the same page, it's 183 grams of ground beef. I have my little container of fat. I'm just going to put a couple of these in there, and it's more than what I normally do. Probably I might even put one more, but the whole point of this is so today's Terri is not suffering withdrawals from all the junk she ate. So now we're going to come over here. What are we going to add today? Let's add a little garlic parmesan. We're going to lose this seasoning. Let's just get it right on the meat. Okay, we're going to add us some. These have just been the ones that I've been using the most lately. And then, got to have some caramelized onion butter. Yes, please. Anyway, so I feel okay even though I ate all that junk yesterday except for going to the bathroom. Although, you want to hear something funny? I had a couple really random dreams. I had a dream that I was in the toilet and I had to use my plunger and the plunger broke off. And so I thought that was kind of funny. And then this morning I had to use my plunger. So it's kind of like, but thankfully it didn't break. Come on now, why are you doing right? Why are you acting so shady right there? Hold on, let's see if we can. Oh, you're just shady all the way around today. Why for you doing me like that? Oh, maybe, no? Oh, now listen. Okay, we're gonna hope it stays. So that's what we're doing for our food. Oh yeah, I got my antibiotics in there. Put my lid back on this. We got flavor 19, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. And then I'm taking some broth so I can finish sipping on that today. And then I'm going to take a Dr. Zevia. So that is my lunch in case today ends up to where I don't get to show y'all. I just wanted to show y'all as I'm making it. Like I said, when you're in survival mode, you just do what you got to do. But most importantly, that's what you're here to see. Now, I'm going to show you whenever I give them their treats in just a few minutes. Let me kind of finish what I got going on. So this is our morning routine. And we used to be able to leave the door open. However, Miss Callie girl is too vocal. And so she terrorizes the neighborhood verbally. She likes to tell them all her business. And then I have it arm the house and I play music. But I'll do that after we're done. But let me just show you. I close off the gate. So that way, because I do that just so it gives me a chance to come in the house. I've got this space to do what I need to do. You know what I mean? Sometimes if I'm cooking, I'll pull it over. And then they know. This is why Baxter tries to herd me out of the house every day. Those are dog cookies. Those are not Terri cookies. But they could be a Terri cookie if I ever chose to eat a dog cookie. So, don't be all judgy McJudgerson. because there are people who eat dog treats. And you sent me one that was a human grade, and I ate it, and it was good. Okay, so this is how it goes down. Okay, sister, ladies first. And Sam Joe, Baby Shark, easy, easy. All right. So now I'm going to gather my stuff, and I'll see you guys later. That's our morning routine. So, also, I forgot to tell you, my stomach was so tore up last night. So not only did I dream about the toilet plunger getting broken, I had the dumbest dream that I was leaving, like, I don't know if there's pool league, but I didn't have my pool stick on me. And then I ended up getting somehow, there was like the owner of a trap house. That's what they called it. And he come out and said, the feds are coming. Everybody get inside. I'm like, I don't live here. I don't know you people. And they're like, don't matter. So I had to live with these people in a trap house. And I was trying to make sure everybody was nice to me. Because I kept saying, if you're nice to me, when the feds come, then they won't, they won't take you to jail. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and your dreams are real vivid and memorable. When you remember them really well, that's the way it was this morning, those two dreams. The toilet plunger and then having to stay in a trap house. But I only stayed there for a couple days and I only got hit. I got hit one time. And I think it was because I moved somebody's candy. So anyway, yeah. So those were my dreams last night. I can understand why candy would be involved since, all the sugar and crud that I ate yesterday. No regrets. That's it was a planned indulgence with more than planned. So anyway, there's going to be more of that this week because this coming week because my sister and my mama and everybody's going to be in town. Well, my mom's already in town, but they're going to be cooking and stuff. Look at this hair. I would say I'm about 90% today. I was 85% yesterday. I'm 90% today. I don't know. You saw me make up what I'm going to eat. So, wait. Let me tell you the flavor. So then, if I don't, I won't. Oh, shoot, a monkey. I forgot my dadgum spoon. I got a spoon inside. Okay, today's the 19th, and the flavor is, cheddar with whiskey. We've had that one. It's good. So, all right. So, I'll see you guys at supper tonight. Okay, I love you all. Bye. So, I'm home right now. My plumber, he came. I don't know if you can see his car truck. Anyway, I'm having trouble with my toilet plunger sticking. So I ran home and cleaned my toilet and wiped everything off. And he put on a new handle on the toilet. And then he cleaned out the filter. He said I have galvanized pipes. And so my hot water is always going to run slow. He did, this house was built in 1950, so a lot of the stuff is just old here. But he said in order to put in new pipes, we're talking $2,000-$3,000. So that's not a top priority for me right now. Anyway, I just thought I'd give y'all a heads up. So yeah. So, but anyway, I'll see you at supper time because y'all saw me make my lunch. So I'll eat that on my own. Howdy. I'm going to insert a picture. It's what I did on lunch today while I was waiting for my the plumber guy. I tell you he came. I don't remember if I told you. If I told you, you can hear it again. My plumber guy came. He fixed my toilet. The handle, it just kept, I had to jiggle the handle. And then I had a leaking pipe downstairs. And then my hot water, we've talked about that before, about my hot water not working right. Well, he said my house is so old that there's so much rust in there that it's rusting and getting smaller and smaller. He said it's very common in older houses. The kitchen's always the first one to go. Anyway, he said to do it, to re-pipe it, I guess that's what word you say, it'd be about $2,500. I said, well, I'm just going to keep milking that for a while. We ain't in no hurry. I had to clean my glasses because, oh look, I got my little gnome socks on. I was at work, and it's holidays, so I had, I don't know, a piece of fudge about like that size, a peanut butter fudge, and then I had half of some kind of cookie and half of the other kind. I don't know what they were. So on my way home, I said, enough. So let me tell you what I done. This is definitely way too many calories, but I don't care. I stopped and I bought a New York strip. 2 of them, in fact. Then I decided to peruse the yellow stickers. I found 2 2-packs of my favorite pork steaks. They're called Copa steaks. It's cut off the shoulder, but they're not like chunky, fatty like the regular pork steaks. So I cooked both. I put 1 of each, and that's what's in this bowl. So I got a whole dadgum New York strip and a whole dadgum pork Copa steak. And I'm gonna eat what I eat, and what I don't eat, well, I won't eat. But that means they have the yellow stickers, so I've got 3 more of those pork steaks. So I'll have to cook those tomorrow. And then another steak. So I have 4 steaks left. 3 pork, 1 beef. And then I said, you know what, self? Why don't you have a creamy? That's what you need in your life. So I looked, and this is a carrot cake creamy. I said, yeah. I said, you've been needing this in your life. Only have 1 more creamy left. So I need to make some. That's why I didn't have one last night. I was like, I got to make sure I have one, for tonight. And so tomorrow I'll make creamies. Tomorrow, I take Baxter to the vet. And then it's all about like dusting and cleaning and all the things. I ain't got to clean my toilet because I scrubbed that today before he come over. Like, I didn't want him to. I know he looks in the back, but I didn't want him to have to look in it. So anyway, it wasn't gross, but anyway, so that's what I got. This is what I'm eating. I'm going to let you people go. Like I said, I'm about 90% today. My ears are ringing. Oh, man, they're ringing. But that's all right. I'm hanging in there. So I love you people. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Look, guys, isn't this cute? All I had to do is upload individual pictures of each of my dogs, and I told it to make a Christmas scene with stockings hanging and a fire in the fireplace and a nativity scene up at the top and Christmas sweaters, and this is what it came up with. Isn't that awesome?